Here we have verse 15 of the 9th chapter of the Gospel of John. This man who was born blind has been healed by Jesus. The controversy that is beginning to surround the matter causes those who were witnesses of it, some of them, to bring this man to the Pharisees, to a small subcommittee, you might say, of the Sanhedrin. And John gives us a heads up that the reason for this interest was because the miracle had been performed on the Sabbath, and at least technically appeared to be a violation, therefore, of Sabbath rules. So now the man is before the Pharisees, and again we have a description of what takes place there. Palin, the adverb, means again. Un, postpositive, therefore. Eroton. This is from erotao. It means to ask, to question. This happens to be the third person plural. Imperfect active indicative, the imperfect suggesting they were asking him and continuing to ask him on an ongoing basis. Auton, the direct object of eroton. This is the accusative, singular, masculine. So they were again asking him kai. It can mean and or also, and here it probably means also, going with hoi pharisaioi, the article with the masculine plural noun pharisaioi, Pharisees. So again, the Pharisees were also asking him, and then the question post, the interrogative adverb, how, aneblepsin. This is from anablepo. It means literally to look up, but idiomatically it means to receive one's sight. So this is the third person singular, aorist active indicative. How did he receive his sight? That's the question the Pharisees are asking. Ho de apen. This is an idiomatic use of the article, which can sometimes mean he, as it does here. So, but he apen, from lego. This is the second aorist, of course. It's the third person singular, aorist active indicative. He said, autois, dative plural masculine pronoun. He said to them, pelon. We've seen this word before. It means clay or mud. Epithekenmu. This is the word epitithemi. Tithemi means to place or to put. The prefix epi usually means on or over, so he placed on or over. And then me, the mu here, is actually the possessive that's going to go along with the eyes, so it's a rather unusual construction. He placed of me, epi, upon, repeating the prefix here, tous ophthalmus. He placed them on my eyes. Interestingly, the man, of course, leaves out some of the details that Jesus spit in the mud, made the clay, told him to go wash, where he went to wash, and so on. The man probably suspected by this time that these Pharisees were not up to any thing overly beneficial or positive toward Jesus, and so he's beginning to truncate his explanations a bit. But he placed on my eyes this clay, kai. This is nipto, is the verb here. First person singular, aorist middle indicative, so it would mean I washed myself, kai, and then the first person singular, present active indicative, blepo, and now I see. So the idea is that he's giving a rather abbreviated description. Jesus took mud, clay, put it on his eyes, he washed, and now he sees. The interest of the Pharisees seems to be on the face of it. How was it done? What was the technology, you might say, that was used? But of course, behind the scenes, their real interest is to find some violation that has taken place here, essentially oblivious to the spectacle of having been made to see. They're simply trying to fixate on something of which they can accuse Jesus.